Let's take a live look outside tonight on this weather impact alert day as we saw the effects from an atmospheric river earlier today. Chief Meteorologist Matt Zaffino joins us. Matt, we've got more rain on the way.
We do, Blair. We have a second storm gearing up for tomorrow, but today was all about the atmospheric river. Now, I'm showing you the water vapor imagery. Water vapor is not visible to the naked eye, but this sensor on the satellite can see it. And I love using it when we're talking about atmospheric rivers because they're all about the massive amounts of water vapor that they transport from the tropics to our latitudes. Now, you see where it's green? That's where the atmosphere is really juiced up with really high moisture content. And notice how it was off the coast early in the day, over us, and now it has moved on off to the east. So we're done with this atmospheric river, although southern Oregon and eastern Oregon still feeling the effects. The next system is out here gearing up to bring us rain and wind tomorrow. Not really an atmospheric river, but look at the connection of this moisture all the way down to the southwestern Pacific. So again, a lot of moisture transported from that atmospheric river. So what exactly is it? Well, it's similar to an actual river that flows on the ground, but of course an atmospheric river, as the name would suggest, is in the sky. It is in the atmosphere. It is a long, narrow, continuous band of moisture like what I just showed you in the sky. And when it hits the terrain here on the west coast, the mountains, well, that moisture gets lifted and it produces a lot of precipitation because the lifting from the mountains forces the air upward. It cools, you get more condensation and more precipitation of rain and snow. Now, depending on the duration and the strength of the atmospheric river, they can be beneficial or not. So let's break it down this way. They are beneficial because they recharge the water supplies in the west. They're actually really important to California, Blair. They get something like 80% of their annual precipitation from atmospheric rivers. Now, they can cause flooding and other hazards, and they can bring a lot more rain in a short period of time, especially with a changing climate, because as the temperature goes up, for every 1 degree Fahrenheit, you have 4% more water vapor that the atmosphere is able to hold, and that eventually will precipitate out as rain or snow when the temperature drops below 32 degrees. So there is a climate change aspect to this. Now, there's an actual scale for atmospheric rivers, just like there are for hurricanes and tornadoes. Exceptional, that would be an AR, atmospheric river 5, and that means it's a super long duration, like 2-3 days, and has a lot of moisture. That's the moisture scale on that axis there. And then downward from there. This one was like an AR 2 or a 3, kind of right in the middle, and again, largely beneficial. So what's coming up next? Well, we get hit with a minor atmospheric river perhaps on Tuesday. That'll just be some light rain, but towards Halloween, unfortunately, Blair, it looks like a really strong one aimed at us again.
Oh,
so,
no.
I don't know if you have your costume picked out yet.
I was going to be a witch because I love being a witch.
That is so antithetical to who you are. But
Aw, thanks.
I was thinking about dressing up as an atmospheric river.
Oh, Matt! Is it going to be around trick-or-treating time when the rain will hit?
So right now it does look like it would be Friday night, but
No.
keep in mind we're 8 days out, so there's plenty of time for this forecast to change. Even if it changes by only 12 hours, then we could be okay for the trick-or-treating hours, but we'll be keeping close tabs on that, of course, as we go into next week.
Okay, I'll be counting on you to change that, Matt.
You got it.
All right.